Hello out there, all my crafty friends. So I'm trying to catch up on videos, but I probably won't, even though I'm filming this the same day, which you don't really need to know that, but I don't know if I'll post this today or if I'll post it, tomorrow or Sunday, because I don't want to bombard you with, 5 videos in one day. But I wanted to come on here, and I normally don't do this, but I have been, well, I shop a lot, which I need to really work on, because if y'all saw my room right now, it's ridiculous. Shelly, ridiculousness? You should see my ridiculousness. But anyway, I did want to come on here and share a few purchases I've made through Etsy. And I want you guys to go check out these shops because they really have some great stuff. And I don't have everything from everybody because I've used a few things here and there. But anyhow, I just wanted to share this. So these are two different purchases from Selena over at Amore Fabrics. And she is Amore. Come on, let's hit the camera 500 times again. She is Amore Fabrics, and my camera won't focus, on Etsy. And I did her Christmas in July kit, which I'm not going to go all the way through. I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of the bits that come in here. So there's a bag of stuff here, and there's a bunch of fabrics in here. And I don't know if she has any more of these left, because she was doing a Christmas in July and move-in sale. But I just want to show you, her kits and how she kind of puts it together. So there's a ton of fabrics in here. And I still have, I didn't need any Christmas stuff, Selena, but I caught you doing this that day, and this was the book I got with my kit, and she had a ton of golden books, a ton of different Christmas ones, and you could pick the one you wanted. Now, like I said, I don't know if she's got any more of these left in her shop, but you can go check it out. And then you got blank book, just the cover. So I've got Rudolph came in mine. And then, a ton of really cool different vintage and Christmas papers. One thing that I thought was really cool was this Braille sheet. And then, some more Christmas paper. So that was, and that was a very reasonably priced kit for what you got. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So definitely check her out. And I kind of love, I like the way she does her live sales. I don't know if that's just a moving thing that she did because she was, trying to kind of get a lot of stuff out of her shop or out of her house or whatever. But then this is another thing I purchased from her. And it's called a Cantha Quilt Square Pack, which is really cool. And you can see I did take this out one time, and then I tied it back up because I haven't used it yet, so I've got some plans for this. But so you get a bunch of the little squares, and then I think she's got videos on this too. So don't be too harsh on me for going through this quick, but really, really cool fabrics. And these would make great, they're for quilting. So if you like to quilt, but I'm not going to use them for that because, yeah, I don't have the patience for all that. I wish I did because they're beautiful. But it's a package of the, what are these, these are like 6x6 squares, and then the little, looks like 4x4, and then the little 2-inch squares. So they're really cool, and they feel great. So I'm going to be using these in some journals and probably making some little drawstring bags with little bits and pieces of them. So that's Selena over at Amore Fabrics. And then this is Diane at Pretty Pink Cottage. And this is a Western fabric bundle. And when I saw this, y'all know I'm still gathering things for journals. And I did undo this, but she wrapped it with this beautiful burlap. I'm working on some more Western journals. And these were some little extras that she threw in there. which I thought were really pretty. So these would be great. These would be great on some covers, or like a nature or garden thing. So that was extra, but this is what I fell in love with, y'all. And I saw this on Diane's channel, Shawcraft One. So this is definitely going in the journal that I'm doing for my granddaughter. So that, and then these other pieces. So there's this, which is like the paisley bandana, the horseshoe, and then this is awesome. This looks like a quilt. Isn't that cool? But this is enough, and very reasonably priced, and this is enough fabric, you know, for several journals. So y'all go check her out. She's got other things in her shop too. But trying to spread the love around, ladies, and buy from, you know, other crafters like myself and support them. Plus, I love their stuff. All right, so I'm gonna get this out of the way so I can hear you. I just got a couple more, and this was from Sue over at the Brown Pear. She is the Brown Pear, and she has a lot of really cool ephemera. And here's her little thank you note, and she's got the little, that's her little, my camera is driving me crazy. Yeah, the Brown Pear. So, but I bought a few things from her. I bought these milk caps, which are really cool. I'm getting a camera for Christmas. That's what I'm buying myself for Christmas, y'all. I'm just telling you now. So there's a whole package of these. And some of this is not her full. These were separate. So this was one little purchase, and then of course I did it all at one time. And then there's really cool vintage train tickets. And her little ephemera pack that I bought, I've got some pieces of it left, but I've already used some of that. But these are really, really cool. And I just sent Phaedra a box today, and I meant to give you a couple of these. I'll have to put these in your next Happy Meal. A couple of these in your next Happy Meal, because I know how you love vintage tickets. So, but these are really neat. So I've got plans for those. I just haven't used those yet. And then this was a little, well, this is part of the little ephemera pack. And she sent me some extra little things too. But these little cards and little bits like this, which are really neat. So she puts together some really cool kits. So y'all go check her out. And I also bought from her some little vintage kids playing cards that had like the little critters and stuff on them. And I've already put them in my stash, and but they're really cute too. But anyway, go check out the Brown Pear. And then one more I'm going to share with you, and I don't have all of her stuff sitting here either, because I've already pilfered through it and used some of it. So this is not how it comes packaged. It comes packaged very nicely in a little plastic bag, and with a nice little tag from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. And yep, Roxy Creations. And she has a YouTube channel, and she has an Etsy store. And I think, I'm not sure about Sue at the Brown Pear, but I know that Selena has a channel, and I think Diane has a channel too. I'll look that up, and if she does, I'll link it. I'll put all the links in the video to all the shops and YouTube channels when I post this. But this is from Roxy Creations, and her name's Rachel, and she's Australian. She lives in Italy. So how cool is that? So these are this is a stamped little piece of muslin. Look at that little bunny rabbit. And there was another flower in here that I've already put on a journal that I'm working on. And I've already used a couple little bits of this. But this was just one of her little packs. And it's just It's really, really pretty stuff that she sent. And I think she does do a video on her packs like this where she'll kind of go through what's in it. And it's, all her fabric is vintage from places where she shops in Italy. This is a piece of a vintage sheet. I'm gonna date myself. Y'all remember those colors? Some of them are really pretty, but some of them were just a little bit too much orange, a little bit too much gold back then. Real nice linen, piece of linen. So this is gonna be fun. I may try to stamp on some of that like she did. But yeah, y'all go check her out. Beautiful, beautiful fabrics. And look at this. This is like a tapestry almost, or I don't know. You know, it's stitched. It's stitched in like embroidery, but it's like, I know it's not. It's called something else. Showing my ignorance here, but anyway, I don't think that got mixed in. I think that was some page or something. But look at this fabric. And this one, I think this is one of my favorite. And this is an embroidery piece. And a little piece of muslin. So y'all go check her out. She's, she started out, if you watch Jessica at all, Jessica's been talking about her too, because I told her, I said, you need to check out her shop because she has some really cool stuff. But she started out doing just sewing things, and now she started making journals, and she does some really cool stuff. So that is, I think that's all for my share on some of my recent purchases on Etsy. So y'all go check all those shops out. They have some really, really, really great things. And they always send, sorry, I'm walking across the other side of my room. They always send extras, and very generous ladies and very talented ladies. And anyhow, I just wanted to share all that. And again, I hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.